What's up guys, welcome back to my summer signings series on FIFA 14 career mode, and today, as you can tell, we are looking at Liverpool. Now Liverpool, it's a bit of a difficult one because actually, you know, the second half of this season they have been fantastic, arguably the best team in England and frighteningly good going forward. Like literally, they are scary going forward, how good they are at scoring goals early on in the game and things like that. So really, what we're going to be talking about mainly in this episode is their defensive qualities. You could say that, you know, after that Crystal Palace result, Liverpool have shown that really their defence has ruined the league for them. You know, and it's such a shame because I was rooting for Liverpool actually. If Arsenal weren't going to win it, I wanted Liverpool to do it because I think that, you know, the core of their team is, you know, it's British, and I think the way that Brendan has got them playing is really good. But it hasn't quite worked out. So you know what, Man City, probably worthy winners, unlucky Chelsea as well. But anyway, let's get back into this now. We're going to look at the squad at first here, and we have gone with a 4-2-2-2 just to fit in every player that I think should be in their starting lineup. Just a reminder, this series is combining real life with FIFA. So the signings that I will be talking about could be very good in real life, but could be crap in FIFA, and vice versa. So first of all, we've got Mignolet in goal. No problems there. I think he's a brilliant keeper and has had a very good season despite a few mistakes. I remember the one with Negredo at City. Not the best save in the world, that. Johnson at right back, Skirtle, Sacco and Flanagan. I mean, it's okay. It's not the worst defence ever. We'll talk about that soon. Gerrard in his more defensive role with Lucas Leiva there. I think it's difficult with Lucas Leiva because there is Henderson, there is Allen. There are players that could play there instead, but I'm impressed with Leiva lately. We've got Sterling on the right, Coutinho on the left, playing in those attacking midfield roles. And then, of course, SAS up front, Sturridge and Suarez, or Suarez and Sturridge. Very, very strong front two. Probably the best partnership in the league. On the bench, we have Aga, Toure, Enrique, Henderson, Allen, Luis Alberto, and Iago Aspas, who really hasn't played too much. But that's where we're going to be looking, guys, because potentially Liverpool need to bulk up defensively, and they might need a striker. And there's something I need to talk about actually with the strikers, because I want you guys to tell me who you think they should be looking at in that sense, because in my shortlist I have 5 players. We have Papadopoulos, Kulka, Shaqiri, Jagoev and Lallana. Now these are all players that have been linked in real life with Liverpool, and I think they're all players that could do very well at Liverpool in FIFA and in real life. You'll notice I haven't got a striker. That's because when I've researched it online, I could barely find any strikers that I personally think would be good in FIFA in real life. So just let me know if there's any that you've heard of, guys, because it might be that I've missed a few. Let me know in the comments below and tell me what strikers you think Liverpool should be looking at, because I do think that possibly they do need another striker. I mean, Aspas, yeah, not too bad. Maybe bring Barini back. Could be worthwhile. Anyway, Papadopoulos, very young player. He's playing at Schalke at the moment. He's got good potential. He is someone that Liverpool are looking at in real life, and I actually think he could be very good. They do need to bulk up defensively, and it needs to be a young defender. I think they've got kind of a few older defenders now with Aga. You got Skirtle, you got Toure. They are kind of not old, but you know, Toure's a little bit older than the others. But the other two, they are on their way. They're in their prime, maybe just going past it. They need to bring and invest in someone young. We also have Kulka, who I've already featured. Obviously, I've already featured. I can't buy him because he's just moved from Spurs in this career mode. But he has been linked, and I think he would be a fantastic signing for Liverpool. He'd be a fantastic signing for anyone. I really do think he's better than most people think. Now, the weak part for me of Liverpool FC is the right side. They did bring in Moses on loan. It hasn't worked. He showed to be pretty poor, let's be honest. Not very good at all. Every time he came on, I saw lots of Liverpool fans laughing on Twitter at how bad he is. So I think they need to strengthen on the right. And I think for me, Shaqiri, you know, there has been reports of him being a little bit unsettled at Bayern because he's not being played enough. You know, arguably you do have the best right midfielder in front of you, mate. You know, you've got Robin to play with. But I think Shaqiri probably should move on. And I think Liverpool would be a great club to go to. He will get played most games. And he's exactly what they need on that right side. So we're going to go ahead and inquire for Shaqiri, because obviously part of this series is me trying to buy the players as well. The other winger we've got here is Jagoev. Now, I think it was in the last Euros, he really, really showed up and everyone was talking about how good he was. Hasn't really lived up to that potential over the last 2 years, but still a very, very good player indeed. And I'm sure Liverpool could do well with him there. I'll inquire so you guys know how much he is on this game, because it does have a question mark there on his value. We'll soon find out. Lallana attracting interest from everyone in the Premier League, basically, because he's had such a good season at Southampton. We're going to go ahead and see if we can get him as well, so we'll inquire. He says, well, it says his value is 6.5. I think we might have to overpay that a little bit to get him. So here's the 3 inquiries back. Papadopoulos would be about 14 million, not too bad at all. Zhagoev would be 21 million. Obviously, that's a little bit extortionate. We wouldn't pay that full amount, but that shows he does still have good potential in FIFA, and their club, CSKA Moscow, do see a lot of potential in him. And Lallana, again, it's much more than his value, 16.5. I wasn't expecting any less, to be honest, because Lallana does seem like a very good player in FIFA and obviously a very good player in real life. Let's go for Papadopoulos first. I think defence is where Liverpool really do need to improve. I'm going to go ahead and offer up a player that, potentially Liverpool don't need anymore. And unfortunately, it does mean... Oh, I can't, can I? Is he on loan, Toure? Or is he just too old? I was going to offer Toure because I don't think he's good enough anymore. I think he's a little bit of a liability. Who remembers that own goal he scored? Yeah, pretty funny. I think it was against Fulham, wasn't it? But anyway, I reckon I can grab him for 10 million. I think they might just accept that, leaving us with 18 million left to play around with Lallana. Now, Lallana will be a bit more difficult to sign because I do actually think that I will have to offer up a player. And you've got to decide who do you think isn't worth keeping. And unfortunately for Liverpool, their squad isn't massive. There isn't anyone here that I'd really see any point in giving away, and that is what you're doing. You're giving them away. I don't think it's worth it. I'm going to go ahead and just come in with a straight 12.5 million. I'm feeling 12.5 million. Let's see what we get back from that. Now, the main man, Shaqiri, 20.5 million. It's a lot of money. It really is. And I don't think we're going to be able to afford all 3 of these players. So it will be just coming down to the wire, deciding who I want more, Lallana, Shaqiri. I personally think Shaqiri would be a better fit, and I don't think Lallana should leave Southampton, in my opinion, because he is their star man. He's getting time. I don't think if he moves to one of the big clubs, he'll play as much. Got a transfer offer here from Fiorentina for Coutinho, who's been left out of the preliminary Brazil squad for the World Cup, which was a bit of a surprise. But obviously, Coutinho is a fantastic player. No way I would sell him. Absolutely no way. They have accepted there, Southampton for Lallana. It's not a bad deal, that, actually. It does seem like something we could make happen. I think he will move across. But whether we'll accept it or not, I don't know. Because, like I said, we want Shaqiri and we must get a defender. Bayern have come back. They want 21 for Shaqiri, but Schalke have accepted 10 for Papadopoulos. That's a really good deal. I think Papadopoulos is a very good defender in this game. He's very, very strong, good on the ball, good in the air. He's a good passer as well. And he will fit in nicely. I don't think we're going to be able to afford Shaqiri, if I'm honest. We can go up a little bit more to about 18.5. Can play around with the wages a little bit there, maybe, and see how we get on. Transfer offers for SAS. Look at that. Right, Sturridge. No way I would sell Sturridge. He's been one of the best players for Liverpool this season. And arguably the best for Liverpool has been Luis Suarez. Bayern have offered 34.5 million. It's nowhere near enough. I wouldn't sell Luis Suarez on FIFA for more than, I don't know, it'd have to be for 65 million or something like that or more. In real life, I wouldn't sell him at all because he's so valuable to Liverpool. I think without him, they would not be where they are this season. It's as simple as that. Lallana has accepted the contract. So we'll keep that there. That is good news. It does show, guys, that Lallana on FIFA is very easy to sign for Liverpool. There you go. We've got Papadopoulos. Right, we're going to bring him straight into the squad there. We've still got 21 million, so we might be able to get Shaqiri should the offer be accepted. So that will be the preferred signing for me over Lallana. And there you go. Bayern have accepted 18.5 million. I think you can actually get Shaqiri on an important first-team player, meaning he won't complain and bitch if you don't play him every single game, because you probably won't. Having Coutinho, having so many other players that can be there. Shit. Well, I got that wrong. He loves living there, so I'm guessing you're going to have to offer him just a little bit more. I can't quite do 90, so we'll go with 80 and try this out. We'll give him crucial first-team player as well. But like I say, you've got so many creative players at Liverpool. I don't think Shaqiri would get every single game. Maybe in FIFA he would if you play a much more down the side kind of play style, if you want to cross in and do lots of that. Skrtel scored many goals this season, arguably got away with many penalties as well, but still a rock-solid defender. And there we go, Shaqiri has accepted, boom. So we spent our budget, really. brought in some very good players though, which I'm very happy with. Shaqiri is in the team. Lallana would not make it in this FIFA career mode because I haven't got enough money, but trust me, I would buy Lallana as well if I could. So for me, I love Sterling, but just for the purposes of this video, we're going to go ahead and chuck Shaqiri in. And Papadopoulos as well, I would put next to Sarko. In FIFA, I don't know if that's what I would do, but in real life, I don't think so either. I think what Papadopoulos would do is just reinforce the options and the depth, and that's what you need. Because, for example, you can take Toure off there, put Skirtle on the bench, and look at those. You've got Aga and Skirtle on the bench, who are both fantastic. Now, the other position I wanted to talk about, but couldn't really sign anyone because I didn't think I'd have the funds, is left back. Now, one player I haven't discussed in this series is Luke Shaw, but trust me, he's coming up. We've got a lot of other teams to go through, and Luke Shaw will be on those transfer lists, or short lists, I should say. So, is there any other left backs that you think that Liverpool should go for? I think Flanagan is great. I think he's very inexperienced, but has done very well this season. I would definitely, play him. But do you think Liverpool need more? Do you think they need a left back? Do you think they need a right back? Leave a comment. I'll be sure to read through them. Thank you so much for watching. If you do want to buy some FIFA coins for your ultimate team, don't forget to check out thegamekeys.co.uk. They get your coins across within 3 seconds, which is absolutely incredible. You can get 5% off using the discount code MGH as well. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next episode.